This is Natalie from TricitiesKnit podcast, and today I'm showing you how to do the brioche purl decreases, right and left slanted. So you come to the point where you need to do the decrease, and you purl together the first and second stitch. Then you're gonna change the amount of the third stitch like this, put back stitch you purl together, and then you pass over the third stitch. It's a little bit tricky. I always hold it with my nail like this. Okay, this is the right slant decrease. Okay, you put it back to the right hand needle. Then you're gonna do the left slant decrease. You slip the first yarn in the front, you slip the first stitch, then you use a cable needle. I use the jumbo stitch marker from the Clover. You slip the second stitch on this stitch marker, put it in the front, you slip the third stitch, you put back from the cable needle, stitch on the left hand needle, and then you purl this stitch. Okay, then you're gonna pass over the second stitch, and then you're gonna pass over the third stitch like this. Okay, here you have your right slant decrease and left slant decrease. Okay, go, let's repeat it. You're gonna knit to the point where you're gonna do your decrease. So this is the spot. You purl together first two stitches, then you change the amount of the third stitch like this, you put back this stitch, and you pass over the third stitch. Okay, then you're gonna do again the left slanted decrease. You put yarn on the front, slip the first stitch, put the second stitch on the cable needle or stitch marker, then you slip the third stitch, put stitch back on the left hand needle, purl the stitch, and pass over the second stitch and third stitch. Okay, opa. Okay, here we go. Okay, you see? Let's do it again. You knit to the point where you wanna do your decrease. So this three stitches you're gonna decrease. So you purl two stitches together, you change the amount of the third stitch, you put back this stitch, and then you pass over the third stitch, put yarn in the front, slip first stitch, cable needle, slip second stitch on the cable needle, slip third stitch on the right hand needle, put back from the cable needle, stitch you slip, then you purl this stitch, slip over this second stitch, and slip over this third stitch. Oops, oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do it one more time. You knit to the point where you're gonna decrease. So this is 3 stitches you're gonna decrease. You purl together first 2 stitches. You change the amount of the third stitch. You put back on the left hand needle, and you pass over the third stitch like this. Okay, you slip it back to the right hand needle, then you're gonna decrease these 3 stitches. You put yarn in the front, you slip the first stitch to the right hand needle, then you slip the second stitch on the stitch marker, you slip the third stitch to the right hand needle, you put back from the cable needle stitch on the left hand needle, you purl this stitch, then you pass over the second stitch, 1, and you pass over the first stitch. Okay, like this. Okay, that's it. That's how you do the purl decreases in brioche, left and right slanted.